Shalom. Yahabashim Yashabashim Kakadash Brakta. This gonna be double honors to the other apostle Ray Millstone. This gonna be called The World Is Not For Us. So this is First John chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Because everything here is going to pass away. If I continue, all these things are going to perish. That's why the scriptures say, use the world, not abuse it, because the fashion of this world shall pass away. Because everything's going to perish here and disintegrate. Because I'm in my apartment hallway. This entire building is going to disintegrate when the ICBM nuclear missile fire decimates this land, which is America, which is Babylon. Everything here is going to turn into dust, including the entire infrastructure of everything that we walk into, all the stores we eat, all these places we eat at. It's not going to be any more, in this place. So anyway, I'm going to read verse 16. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So if we do the will of the Lord, we're gonna abide forever. We're gonna be granted, Lord willing, salvation and deliverance, and be delivered from the destruction to come. And then in our kingdom, we're gonna live forever. Because our kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and once it's established on the earth. I'm gonna go to another scripture. Still going. This is John chapter 15, verse 18. It says, because this world hates us. That's why we're not supposed to love this world, because this world wasn't made for us to live it up and become rich. This place was made for us, for our punishment. This was made for Israel's punishment. This place. So this place is not for us to become rich and get our consolation on this side, because this world hates us. So this is John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. But because ye are now the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. It says, remember the word that that was it. But yeah, we were chosen from the foundation of the earth by Yahweh Shai to be his servants. And so the world is not going to like us spiritually, physically or spiritually. They're not going to like our spirit. They're going to hate our spirit. I'm going to go to another scripture. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. It says, set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. So our affections we should be focused on things in the heavens, heavenly things, the kingdom, not on things on earth that's going to actually end up turning to ash and being destroyed pretty soon. we gotta renew our mind, which I'm gonna get that scripture. This is Romans chapter 12 verse 2. It says, and not being conformed to this world, but but ye being transformed. Let me take this off the ye and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and what is acceptable and what is perfect will of Yahweh. So yeah, we gotta transform. Slocky. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? We got why did I do that? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, it's still going? That is weird. I've never had that happen before while I was on doing a video. But we gotta transform our mind basically. We can't be conformed to this world. We're considered, the scriptures say, we have become new creatures in Yahweh Shem Shai. So as a new creature, we have to conform, transform our mind from the wicked ways of this world. So anyway, I'm gonna highlight this again, and I'm gonna move on to the next scripture. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3 says, For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Yeah, we walk in this wicked flesh, but we also have to put our flesh in subjection, because we're fighting a spiritual battle, and we have to continue to put our flesh under subjection, because this is a spiritual warfare, and our mind, this flesh dwelleth no good thing. So our mind is warped with wicked thoughts sometimes. But we fight any thoughts with the scriptures. We use the scriptures as our guide to war off anything that's wicked. We check it with the scriptures. Basically, that's how we fight this good fight of faith, is with our scriptures, within our mind, with at our at our forefronts, to fight against anything that comes against us in our mind, that's wicked, considered wicked. I'm gonna go to James 4 verse 4. It says, Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore would be a friendship of the world is an enemy of the Most High. So if you're a friendship of the world, you're an enemy of the Most High. Because being, I'm gonna go to another scripture, John 16 verse 33. It says, These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So when we're with the brotherhood, we find peace. We find problems and tribulation amongst these wicked people, because these wicked people, they don't like us. They spiritually, physically don't like us, because we've been chosen of the Lord. Our spirits are different. They could tell our spirits are different when we congregate, or we dwell amongst the unwise, they could tell our spirits are different than they are, but they can't put their finger on it. Because if we're being incognito Clark Kent, we're on that Clark Kent spirit where we, you know, you know, being wise as serpents, harmless as doves. We're observing and being circumspect. They don't have why they don't like us, but it's all the spirit on us is different from their spirit. So that's the reason why they don't like us. Um, but I'm gonna get this last scripture, Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise and arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword of destruction. And we gotta arise mentally and spiritually out of this wicked place. Because Yahweh Shai is gonna deliver us from here physically, but we gotta depart mentally and spiritually from this world. And a part of parting mentally and spiritually from this world is not gonna like us. It's gonna actually show their true colors of hate towards the men of the Lord who Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has chosen to be his servant. So anyway, I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle Great Millstone, and salutations to you all can teach all true sincerity and shalom.